Hello there, welcome to my workshop. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, I basically had to buy a foreclosed house, flip it, sell it for 3 times the amount that it was worth. And yeah, that's why I got all this cool gear. Isn't that pretty great, huh? Most of the stuff I don't really even know what it does. I just turn it on to heat the room. Yeah, well, hold on. Say again? No, please don't. All right, so just heard that the producer showed you my actual space. That's something. Well, hey, can you at least put up that picture of my synth? Yeah, my modular synth. It's labeled modular synth.jpg. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Yeah, so check out my synth, huh? Pretty sweet. Lots and lots of money in this. You could probably buy 3 cars, huh? No, do not show. I'm being told that you're seeing my pile of broken gear. Okay, thanks, bud. Anyway, hang on. Hey there, welcome. Congratulations. You made it. You made it to whatever this is. If you're still watching, I assume that means that you might be interested in my Patreon, what I might be offering in the future. So I'm just going to sit here and kind of give you some details about who I am, what I'm doing, and what plans I have for the future. Hang on a second. This is kind of an odd view, isn't it? Anyway, so my name is Benjamin Wachter. My company is Odd Frequency. I started this company probably about 6 years ago now. I had spent 8 years working in a local repair shop, which basically I repaired everything from stage to studio. So preamps, monitors, guitar pedals, compressors, limiters, EQs. If you saw it on stage or in studio, I may have put my hands on it. Learned a lot over those 8 years, but finally kind of branched out to do my own thing. So me personally, I started off as a musician. I was a guitar player, a little bit of keyboard player. I actually went to college for about a year studying music performance with my primary instrument as guitar. And in that year, I learned that basically I would be looking for a gig for the rest of my life, no matter how far in debt I went. So I branched out. I went and worked for about a year and saved up money so that I could go to a technical school. I came to Nashville, Tennessee in 2001 and studied audio engineering at SAE. From there, I took gigs. I basically worked a lot of live shows. I did some home recording. I taught people how to use their DAW or digital audio workstation. And I eventually landed myself in a couple of different production companies. One day, my boss basically asked, "Hey, would you be interested in trying to fix this?" I think it was a stage light or something. I have a tendency to take things apart, so I said yes, and I fixed it, and it continued. I ended up fixing some mixers, doing all sorts of little odds and ends things, and really found myself enjoying the process. So I went to another technical school. I went to ITT and learned electronics there. Basically, the fundamentals of electronics, both analog, digital, systems controls, all that sorts of thing, and graduated. And then once I graduated, the school shut down. So that's pretty interesting. But I moved back to Nashville. Let's see, 2012. And I began working for a phone company, repairing like IP telephones, that sort of thing. Did pretty well there, but at the same time, I would spend my weekends working at the shop that I eventually got a job at, and spent the next year learning a lot, growing, and becoming I would say a fairly decent tech. basically built up my customer base from there, and then took off on my own starting in 2019, August of 2019. So currently I work from home. This is not my home. This is actually a workshop that I put into our backyard, did all the electrical work, did the insulation, drywall, all of that, and built myself a little workstation. You can see my benches here. Right now they're kind of full, a bit messy. That's not unusual. Expect some mess with me. So, right now I'm still repairing a wide variety of things. My passion is synthesizers. I love synthesizers. This is a Juno 60 next to me. Memory Moog that I have spent, or I've had in my shop for far too long. That's another story for another day. So currently I am repairing and restoring audio equipment, keyboards, amps, all sorts of things. That's not where I want to go. That's not my final destination. As a musician, I have a deep passion for creativity. When I started off playing guitar, I was playing through what I had and what I could afford. And I think that those limitations that I experienced with just what I could get developed me as a guitar player, as a musician, as a songwriter, and really kind of grew to make my voice using the tools I have. I think the same thing, that same sort of experience kind of translates into my electronics work. Musicians are my people. I love musicians. As a musician, I just find that I have greater conversations with them. As I've been developing this, I've also developed sort of an ability to put cameras up on my bench, take lots of photos, share albums, show people what the repair process is, show them what their instrument looks like on the inside, what I've done, that sort of thing. So now I want to move into another era. I will have different tier levels for you. You can kind of enter at an early stage. You'll be able to share your experiences. We'll be able to learn from each other. I am a lifelong learner. I don't want it any other way. Constantly I'm taking on projects that are too big for me, and I might lose some money, but I gain a lot of experience. And so through my Patreon, you'll be able to experience part of that. Begin doing some workshops so that folks can learn how to solder, can learn how to build their own projects, can learn some basics of electronics, that sort of thing. And then I also want to get more in depth to synthesis. As I've grown as a technician, I've become very intrigued by modular synthesis. And if you don't know what modular synthesis is, that's another video. But basically, it's taking all of the components that make up a synthesizer, breaking them down into individual pieces that you can then use to mix and match and build your own synthesizer, something that's unique to you and your vision. So I'd like to expand there, potentially build my own modules, also build my own Euro rack. I have a kit sitting underneath. I have several kits actually sitting underneath my bench that I need to build. And then I need to make a case and do all that sort of thing. So really, what you'll see if you do become a Patreon member is you'll see my growth. I like to build things. I have a lot of different interests, a lot of different projects going on that might not even be electronics based, but I hope to share that with you. You'll see maybe me working on wood and trying to expand my knowledge of woodworking. You may see me building something outside. Currently, right now, I need to put a carport or a roof over a concrete pad so I can have some more flexibility in outdoor work. But again, projects upon projects. So I hope to share those projects with you. And I hope to gain experience from you, learn new things from you, and build a community. Essentially, I just think that the things that I do are interesting to some folks, They may be interested in learning how to troubleshoot and diagnose problems with the synthesizer. You may be interested in creative process. I'm going to try to be as open and as personable as possible. You know, I have a wide variety of interests, like I've mentioned, but you know, primarily, you'll probably see me be working on synthesizers, building tools, testing things, failing. You might see a lot of failure. That's okay. What this community I would envision would be something where we can all learn from each other, we can gain experiences, we can learn new ways to be creative, and we can grow together. So, thank you for watching this video. Keep an eye out for my Patreon page, where I'll share what tiers you can be a member if you so decide to support me. And essentially what you'll see is just this grow, and hopefully introduce new people in, maybe have some interviews, but really just develop my creativity, develop my interests and expertise, and develop yours as well, I hope. So thanks for watching the video again. You know, if it's on YouTube, you can do all the things YouTube wise, like, share, all that, subscribe. I'm not so much interested in making this something that's a huge money maker. It would be nice to have some more support so that I can continue to grow, but I'm more interested in community. You being part of my community, me being part of your community, and sharing and learning together. So thanks again for watching this video. Please come join me. Have a great day.